What's going on, y'all? Today I want to talk about this video from Antonio Speaks that says Black Americans versus the world. Let's first start with his problem with the New York mayor saying this.
New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant.
Now, although he was just referring to New York, my point is going to still stand. Black Americans are never given the proper credit. We all know who really took a hand in building this country. Now, I will say maybe he didn't mean this with malice intent, or it maybe slipped his mind. This is why I feel the way I do about politics. I don't think either side have the best interest of black people.
Of course, he didn't mean it that way. That entire clip, and this is what started the video, Antonio, bro, he didn't mean it in a way that's gonna separate people. The mayor is trying to bring people together. The one uniting factor in this country of everybody is the fact that most of us are immigrants, black, white, purple, green. So to have an issue with somebody saying immigration built this country is so surreal to me. Like, what do you want people to do without you finding an offense to it? I'm not saying people aren't offensive, but I have a huge issue when you look for things to be offended by. Now, the rest of the video goes over how each specific race is racist towards specifically black people.
Why are the Latino numbers so high for Trump? Now, my personal experience with Latinos and Hispanics has been very chill for the most part. I live down south in South Carolina, so I don't experience Hispanics as often. So my experiences may be different from someone living in Texas or California.
Can we just discuss the hidden animosity the Latino community has with the black people, bro? Because to be completely honest, man, you would think that being minorities would band us together. But the essays down in San Diego still acting like the Jim Crow laws are still in effect. Like, chill.
These Houston Mexicans are racist. The Houston Latino people are racist. I'm telling you, listen, I have been dealing with them for over 12, 13 years. You feel what I'm saying? These folks are racist, bro.
Let me tell you, here in Texas, the amount of racism I've ever even come close to experiencing from Mexicans.
So you get the idea. Mexicans are racist, right? Of course, there are gonna be Mexicans out there that hate black people or hate certain Asian people or hate a certain person, bro. We don't even know if people don't like these people because they don't like their character. We're just gonna assume it's because these people are black. But let's say, for example, these Mexican people hate you because you're black. Dude, it's 2025. Are these people gonna stop you from waking up tomorrow, going to work, making your money, and living your best life? I don't think so.
Mexico was colonized by white Spaniards, and the closer you were to whiteness, the better. So, I mean, I get it. Now, the next minority I want to discuss is the Asian American community. I already did a video on my second channel talking about the pick me Asian epidemic because a lot of them, they love that white validation of white gaze. But we do got to talk about the very much anti-blackness within the Asian community.
Why don't you like us black people? Non-American Asians always gave me the cold shoulder.
Why do you care? Why do you care so much? Like, do you see Asian people going online saying, why don't you like me, black people? Let me know right now if this is insensitive. But is it wrong to ask the question, why does a person that has every opportunity in the world, a person that is intelligent, smart, a person that's cool, like, why are all these cool black people caring so much about what these other people think about them? It's gonna be white people that will hate you, white people that will love you, blue people that will like you, blue people that will hate you. Why does it matter that this one that every group like you, bro? Why does that matter? Like, civil rights wasn't there to make everybody like everybody. People are going to be people. People are going to have likes and dislikes. I think that's a huge disconnect a lot of these people don't have. And then when they put out videos like this, they just create, again, this bubble. It's not a group and group thing, bro. It's a freaking individual thing. You are you. You're not black than you. You are you. Okay, you're black. Okay, you are smart. You're slightly smart. Like, that is what it is. It's categories, bro. It's features of you. Don't attribute a person not liking you because of how you look, because of how you are, to be the definition of who you are. That is simply not sustainable to be happy. You will always find racist in things. You always find people who are racist if that's what you want to find. You gotta realize most of real life things happen in real life. Being a YouTuber, sitting online consuming TikToks is not what real life is. Those things that blow up, they blow up because they are rare. Now, there was something that happened on TikTok where an Asian creator said she literally goes to an Asian store, and if she sees white people around, she would give them the side eye.
Side eye every time I see you there. What are you doing?
Obviously, there were backlash to that because you're gonna have people that disagree and people that agree.
This hideous video by this Asian American content creator.
I can't tell if you were just joking, but you should take this down immediately.
And the people that disagree with her were being hit with a lot of hate. Apparently, they were too biased and they got way too much towards the white side.
I kind of roll my eyes even more at these creators because one of them has a white husband, the other one mostly dates white people, and the third one's unknown. So already, right off the bat, I'm like, okay, I don't know if you can speak on this issue because you are already a little bit biased.
So it's just stupid to me that people can call out blatant racism just because the side that the racism is being perpetuated against is white. And as someone who just likes to think they're pretty logical, I don't think that's fair. If 2 equals 2, 2 gotta, oh no, well, yeah, 2 gotta equals 2 in every situation. Now, another good point that I think he made was talking about the contrast between African Americans and African. I actually learned something from him when he brought this part of the video up.
Africans grew up in majority black nations, black culture, black leadership, and black everything being the norm on a day-to-day basis. It's not the core part of their identity because everyone is majority black when they look around. Black is the default. So off rip, they are not looking at things through a racial lens. But black people in America look at everything through a racial lens because we are the minority in a country that was built off of our oppression. And the entire system was designed not only to exclude us, but to capitalize off of that exclusion. So systemic oppression is the struggle that black Americans are dealing with on the home front.
I think that was such a good statement and a good way to summarize the experiences between both groups. Black Americans, they grew up in a country where they were the minority, where they always had to sort of look at themselves as different. Going to schools with probably more white people than black people, right? You always have to be aware that you're black. That can highly impact your psyche when you grow up, and you probably see the world through a more racial lens than someone like I, for example, who grew up in a country that was a majority black. You know, you don't see a white person anywhere. So me growing up, I'm not looking at myself as black. I had to find a way to be me. Like I'm growing up literally as just a person, as just a regular person. And that's almost alike to how white people will grow up in this country, where they're the majority. They're not seeing themselves as white first. They're seeing themselves as themselves first. So that was such a good distinction. And we can also see that distinction and try to learn from each other. Why do you think a lot of black people in this country that are very successful are coming from places like Africa, right? Look at Nigerians. They're one of the most educated groups in America, and they're all immigrants. I think African Americans can sort of learn from that. If they can see Africans coming into this country, being successful, literally breaking barriers, if they can just see that and learn from that a little bit, I think that will help them a lot. And we as Africans coming here, we can learn from you guys a little bit, right? Let's see how our race can impact us in some things. We can learn from each other instead of using it as a bridge to divide each other. There are great things to learn from the way Africans see the world, and not always seeing things through a racial lens and just seeing people as freaking people. And there are also great things to think about when you see how African Americans have grown through the world and see things through how, I don't know, through the racial lens a little bit. Don't let these kind of videos make you feel like the world is out there to get you. You are out there to get the world. All right, you are out there to make a difference. You're out there to do great things. Nobody is stopping you because of your freaking color. Nobody is stopping you because you're Indian, because you're Asian, because you're black, even because you're white. Nobody is stopping you because of that. This country was built so that the best eats. This country is based on one color, and that color is green, bro. Go out there and get your bread. Work your ass off. It's not about these freaking color shit, bro. Get off the internet and you will see actual people living their actual freaking life. And if someone hate you because of your color, man, that person don't deserve your freaking time. That person don't deserve to be on your mind. That person is not a freaking worry at all, man. Peace out. Bye-bye. Mwah.